Welcome everyone, my name is Joelle. Today I'll be taking you through a 10-minute yoga class designed to help us release through our lower back, an area where of course most of us at some point will deal with pain and tension. So let's see what we can do about that as we start on our backs. You can plant through both feet. Take your time to roll your way down. And let's start with an inhale through the nose and an exhale through the nose. And one more time, inhale right here. And on the exhale, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abs, and press the lower back into the mat. And then inhale to release. So we'll take that a few more times. Exhale, squeeze, lift the tailbone slightly as you press that lower back down. And then inhale, release, let it go. 2 more times at your own pace, using the glutes and the abs to press that lower back all the way down. And last one. And let it go. Really nice. Keep your left foot planted as you lift the right knee up and interlace your hands behind that right thigh. Now, keeping that leg still exactly where it is, pick up your left foot and start to trace a few circles with that left knee. So because our arms are kind of getting in the way, these circles will probably not be very big. We're just using this as an opportunity to kind of massage the lower back as it weighs itself down into the mat. And finish up your final circle. Set that left foot down, release the right leg and set the right foot down. Lift up through the toes and then squeeze the glutes to lift yourself up into a bridge pose. Holding here for just one breath. And then lowering down. Really nice. Plant through the right foot, interlace the hands behind the left thigh, and then pick up that right foot to trace a few circles on the second side. Making this nice and slow. This is a gentle release class you can come back to anytime you want. Just one more circle here. And then set that foot down, set the left foot down alongside it, lift up the heels this time, and one more bridge pose as we squeeze the glutes, lift it up higher, higher, higher. Take a breath in. And slowly roll yourself back down. Great job. We'll take a series of quarter turns towards the right now, so beginning by rolling over onto our right side, resting on that right forearm. Left fingertips can kind of support you just for balance, and then let your right ear fall towards your right shoulder. Making this a really nice and relaxed position. A gentle side stretch in the lower spine, and if you would like a little bit more, you can widen the palm of the right hand a little bit further away, and then lift yourself up into this side cobra. Taking just a few breaths here, just noticing where you feel this. Can you let anything else relax? And we'll continue with our quarter turns, so this time turning towards the right so that we end up in an all-fours position. The hips are above the knees. And let's lower down onto the forearms and interlace the hands, pressing the top of the head down between your clasped hands. And as you hold here, we'll take the same motion we did a moment ago on our backs. So on your inhales, you can simply let the lower spine release, and on your exhale, squeeze the glutes and tuck the tailbone as if you were flattening out the lower back. And inhale to let that go, and exhale to tuck it back in. Take 2 more. And last one. Then let that go. Now keep the head as it is and start to sway your hips a little bit from right to left. So this is kind of a side movement rather than that tucking motion we did just before. You can almost imagine that your hips are like the steering wheel of a car, kind of rolling left and right. And then bring them back to center. Let's turn ourselves over one more quarter turn towards the right so that we end up this time on our left forearm. Taking a few breaths here, letting that left ear drop towards the shoulder, release through the jaw. And you do have that same option if you'd like to take your left hand out towards the corner of the mat to lift yourself up a little bit higher. Wherever you are, take one more breath. And then final quarter turn to the right so that we can end up on our seat, planting both feet. The hands can simply support you behind the body. Start to rock the knees a little bit left and right. And they don't have to touch down. This is just a little movement to dissociate the hips from the lower back. Two areas that tend to work together, but if one of them tries to take over the other's job, that's where oftentimes we can get a little bit of additional tension. And the next time that your knees are over towards the right, kind of leave them there in this zigzag. Turn your upper body to face kind of roughly over that right knee, and we'll take a few side sways as you lower down onto your right forearm, swinging the left arm overhead. And then press yourself off of that right hand and over towards the other side. So one more time, resting down on that right forearm, really reach and lift yourself back up and over. And then straighten up through the spine. Keep that right leg roughly where it is. Just extend your left leg so that now the sole of the right foot is towards the inner of the left thigh. And we'll sit up nice and tall. Take a breath in. And exhale, twisting towards the right, looking over that right shoulder. The left hand could hold onto your right knee. Maybe this is a nice opportunity for a smile. A moment of thanks for turning up today. And then keep your left hand to the right knee and lift the right arm up and over. Possibly my favorite lower back stretch of all time. On your next exhale, let's release. You can take the legs out in front of you and just give them a little bit of a shake. And then allow them to start dropping from left to right again. Knees are bent. Just noticing how you feel. And as we let the left knee touch down, legs are over towards the left, back into our little zigzag. We'll take those side body sways, letting the left hand or left forearm touch down as we reach the right arm up and over. And pressing ourselves over towards the other side. And one more time, see if you can find a little bit more depth, a little bit more reach. And as we straighten up now through the spine, we'll straighten out through that right leg as well. Sole of the left foot is towards the inner thigh. Take an inhale to sit up tall. And exhale, the right hand comes to find that bent knee as we twist left. Finding length in the spine on the inhale. Finding depth in the twist on the exhale. Leave the right hand on the knee where it is. Pick up those left fingertips and bring them up and overhead. leaning over your extended leg. Deep inhale here. And exhale brings you back up. Let's cross the right leg in front of the left and simply walk your fingertips forwards to sway the upper body a little bit left, a little bit right. How does your lower back feel? And we can roll ourselves back up, rolling the shoulders back, lifting through the crown of the head, and then reaching those arms up overhead as well. And exhaling them down to heart center. And thank you so much for joining me. Well done.